Hello folks and welcome back to Cyber Knight's Flashpoint, where last time we did a scav raid that went really well. Well, no one got hurt, we killed the required amount of people. It means we have, Gunter's got probably another chunk of influence. I think 40 influence from that mission. And you got a bunch of stuff, so let's look at what we picked up. Files wise, some scopes, a bunch of sets, things that maybe we can look and see if we can get anything made up. These haven't been here in a while, so some of these are old. But Eagle Mecha was new, which is a sniper body mod, gives you more arc, less recoil. GMS jacks, light armor, Hades Lightus, light armor as well, which is stealth armor in fact. So stealth armor is got less full protection but higher base protection, I guess. That gives you an initiative mod as well. You have Panther Stalker blueprint. We can't make bad ones right now. The Sure Shot blueprint, Sure Shot S Driver blueprint, that was new as well. We picked that one up today. Drive with aim, cores, heavy armor. Is there medium armor or is it like stealth, light, and heavy? Don't know. Right, but anyway, let's see what we can do here. Boop. Let's see about our sets. Is any set ready to make, to trigger? You are. Racketeer Black Book. You've got one of each. So, well, we know what. Like that's the whole idea. Because mating set is nothing. If we mint the set, the thing that is minted can give influence stuff. So, okay. So this is worth in parts 54. There's a chance it's worth more than 54. So Racketeer Black Book. Good. Let's have a look at the Racketeer Black Book then. Racketeer Black Book. 147. Nice. And it's worth 20 influence. Who wants it? Bunch of favors. So hang on. So Origami Joe owes us already owes us 3 favors. Potato owes us owes us 1 favor. You can give us 3 off this. I do want to get you up again because you were selling cyberdecks and stuff like that. Although I want to give you, I'll sell it for you for money. Potato, you can have it. Julia Jacobson, it's fine. Bastille is just our overhead person. That's fine. We'll sell it to Potato for 162,000. Bam, lovely. Also, let's go for not used by a set. These are the ones that are not used by sets. So. Huh. If it's not used by a set, does it have no chance of improving? I know that we figured out there was a high-level blueprints increase of influence, and accounts, high-level accounts increase influence. Is there any reason to keep like low-level accounts? You just dump them as soon as possible then. But does that mean that files that are not used in a set, not used by a set, does that mean these are essentially, there's no point to these? I mean, other than the financial point to them. We have no need for money right now, so when the need for money arises, we shall do for that. Created by set, none of that. Not created by set, that's fine. Has no use action. Yeah, buyers, yep. Okay, good. And the actual inventory stuff we found the A4 Defender shotgun. Does pure damage. We'll check you in with this might be a better one for Bell. The Alliance Super Reflex UR UA E-Rifle mod. Accuracy, increased arcs, generally useful. The Anvil Recap, Ion Battery. And we can, ooh, this is some very interesting things we can get to you, because you can go there, you can get added to that. Reload size +2, which means instead of having a reload size of 4, it has a reload size of 8 of 6. So you get 6 shots per reload, with an additional 4 accuracy. Then the body mod will give you a body mod as well, like a half grip or something. No, not going to be UA, is it? It's going to be... I forget. Anyway, let's check out real fast here. Oop. Back here, back there. Back here, belt. Oh, blur leveled up as well. Blur. More deal maker points. +1 favor or +10% influence for secondary objectives given by street or syndicate contacts. Same thing there. Or job payments given by street or indie. That one there, we can go over here. These are the opposition research ones. And security system list. More charges. Reduces time. More charges, more charges. This is the co-conspire ones. More charges, lower cooldown. Handpick, just to help people level up. Arm work is the face can do legwork. Field coordination. 3 leverage upgrades. More time. Hype booster leverage. Bonus token on use. More uses, more uses. And this is the efficiency grind, which generates tokens immediately. Let's go for boom. Let's give you an additional... use the points here for this. What do you want here? We want to go for... Sure. Right. Whoop that. You'll charge a total of 10 meters in a straight line, attacking everything in a straight line. Go for it. Although what I should have done is... you didn't have the talent limit. That's fine. I was waiting for that one over there. I just got the talent limit. And bayonet. You haven't got a suppressed one, and you haven't. No, you do not. Yeah. Class training for you. Phantom slide. Trapkeeper was actually really helpful. You get more uses of Trapkeeper. Frees Deputy at Cyberdeck IO. Reduces Trapkeeper cost. Gains max charge. Freeze IO, freeze IO. I'll have to look into this. I'm looking into like how best to use each class and so forth. Anyways, everyone's leveled up, right? Yes, okay, cool. So is it Bell? Hi, let's look at the gun. If I strip the Ironback X2, compare that to the A4 Defender. So the A4 Defender has less accuracy, less damage, but pure damage, less shred, and the double armor shredding twice, greater arc, less range, cheaper reloads, less recoil. No, I actually prefer the... Well, the Ironback is better it's better for stripping armor. It's better for stripping armor. This has a double armor shred chance of 65%. So it's rolling 2 65% checks to shred armor. I actually like that. So we'll truck and barrel. I'll give you the Paladin R driver, and we'll give you the heavy D grip. Bam. And just so we can attach it, we're not going to use it. We can just attach these things right now. So we'll take the anvil recap for increased. You got reload size of 6. Your body mod is going to be the heavy D grip there, and your optic is going to be the massively increased arc adjustment with better upper range, or makes it longer range with slightly better accuracy. What makes it... This is a scope that makes it longer range. Oh, it's not necessarily longer range. It doesn't actually change your max range, but it means your optimal range is further out. But it makes it like less out of an arc. This doesn't change your range. It means you're more likely to hit close things. General accuracy up, and a much larger arc. What's your arc for this thing anyway? The arc is now 77 degrees, as opposed to, if it was this one, the arc of this would be 46 degrees. The range on this is 22, with an optimal range of 10 to 21 at burst. And if I do this one, the range is now 22, but it's a 14 to 17. There's a way better optimal range. The range is much closer for this one. You know, I'm happy with that. That's cool. But Bell, you're a shotgun person, so back to the Iron Jack, please. Iron back. And Soren's ready to level up for 1 point, apparently. Oh yeah, because we're still waiting on that point there for you. That's fine. Okay, so let's have a chat about you first, and then we'll go do the cube run. So let's have a chat about you. A Warner Brown corporate VP needs our unique brand of services to help with a problem at the research lab. Well met, and I'm sure that we'll be able to help you with your problem, Steph. If you're not aware, the treaty that allowed Warner Brown to join the new Boston Charter stipulates that we enter into 3 joint research ventures. You have to hit certain milestones, commit certain budgets, and reveal specific tranches of protected intellectual property to UNA researchers. All part of the cost of doing business in New Boston. Please do not get me wrong. I'm not complaining about the cost. The terms were very fair and honestly in our favor. Our legal team was very careful with how the agreement was arranged. And you'll follow it to the letter. Warner Brown is known for its dedication to the details, are we not? But now there's an issue with one of the ventures? We have a young lead researcher who has become confused. It seems that he is losing touch with the spirit of the arrangement and making decisions that are not in anyone's best interest. As in, the spirit of the agreement, as in you're not really sharing? Exactly. There's a misunderstanding about how serious we were when we were entered into this part of the treaty. Now, Richard is very intelligent and a gifted young researcher. We don't want to lose him to this. But if he isn't careful, the legal army behind these arrangements will have his head. As we can't afford anything too flashy, we'd like to take care of this on the other side, the UNA side of the equation. Matter simple enough, Richard believes he's fallen in love with one of the UNA digital team. A hacker named Dot seems to be the one causing all the trouble. I have a simple plan that I need you to execute for a win-win situation. We're in a solution. We can remove Dot from the situation and give ourselves future ammunition against UNA for future negotiations. We will fabricate evidence that will frame Dot for taking bribes from McKellen Heavy Industries to steal secrets from Warner Brown through the Joint Research Lab. When Richard realizes he has been duped by a well-played snake in our midst, he will snap back to the corporate line and be a good researcher for the rest of his days. And there will be a nice pie in the UNA face. The plan is all drawn up, exactly to spec. You have all the details of the McKellen host, where you'll have to plant financial forgeries, implicating Dot in receiving bribes. And someone on your team will help create a secret file for Dot. A luxurious apartment, expensive purchases, all tied to the payments she received to steal from poor, unfortunate Warner Brown. Heartbreak Rush requires us to complete both a hack-only job and legwork. By accepting the legwork, we will also be accepting the mission. If we are not ready, we can delay. We can start building up this fake second life for Dot. Archangel can do that. Archangel cannot do that. Hang on. I just realized we can't let Archangel do that simply because Archangel's going to be busy doing the other mission. Right, Bayonet. Yep. Excellent. Then everything is arranged. With Bayonet setting up the fake lifestyle, you'll just need to hack into a McKellen system and implant a few faked transfer records. Once everything is set, Warner Brown will present evidence to the UNA head of security on the lab. We could put bets on how fast the UNA will drop Dot, but I think we can all agree it'll be fast. And we'll be sure that Richard sees all the evidence and realizes his mistake. We'll have our star researcher back. Just make sure this happen for me after Image. Cool. Because now they have 2 people doing legwork. I'm happier doing this. Because that means that you are at 100% and you're at 100%. And this is the important one. Right. Cube run. I've been delaying this long enough. Plan this mission. Cube run is the Cyberknight Archangel mission to go hit a Warner Brown nanofab cryovault something or other. It's a 2-stage mission as well. Okay. Archangel has been watching this facility for a while. Warner Brown is preparing to establish a new nanofab and are transporting blueprints and NBS cubes to the site in advance of the forges coming online. With the cryovaults already stocked, security is going to be tight, but the money could be good. As we are running this one ourselves, there's no payout except what we can steal and dump straight into the black market for profit. So Cyberknight Archangel, or whatever we want to do here. hacking optional, mixed stealth and combat. We will spend some cash here and here. Op research, might as well. The L grid fields a large area featuring mix of open and restricted sightlines, and the nanofab East Apron is a medium-sized area featuring highly restricted sightlines. Archangel, 5th? No, we'll take... Okay, who are we taking? We'll take in Sultan. Do you want to take Bell for this one? Take Beggar. And as such, actually... Hang on. You're available, right? So we'll send you... We'll put you in there. We'll send you to the trainer. We'll pull you out at some point, sure, but you're there gaining experience, because we're doing this anyway, so let's go ahead and do it. Like that. That's all fine over there. Sec level starts at 1, plus 1 per 25 heat. Heat's hot. Can I get rid of heat? Shield tokens. Counter intel pod, I'll lower heat. So that is fine, and then field up center, Q run. We can hot drop. Start to move over to it. That's fine. Everything's fine over here. It's fine. Okay, so there's not much to be done there. What about you? Underworld hub, new recruit, new contact. Fine over here. Hacking station. We can boost bespoke deck armor. Active leverage that buffs hacker with deck armor for 2 turns. Active leverage that buffs hacker with 25 damage for 2 turns. Actually, there's the buffs hackers with 2 turns. That's fine. This hurts their connection, but gives them buffs, and this just gives them armor. I don't particularly feel the need for that. That could be useful. Active leverage on the reduces quantum security. So that requires a module level 3. You're currently on level 1. So yeah, we need to improve you as well. Anyway, pending heist. Boop, 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 and I think we're gonna go in. We've reached the local power plant installation. This place is looking a lot more populated than we hoped, Archangel. It's a night shift. We'll handle them just fine. You better. Now you're on the ground. Point out the targets again? Alright, listen up. When the other corporations started prepping to hand the site off to Varner Brown, all the door security and power station software had to be re-upped. That gave my Netwraith Potato the perfect opening to piggyback on the little back door. Usually, each of the power control terminals is pre-locked down, but Potato has made it easy for us. The back door has to be enabled by hand with an override code. Their Sec AI would have sniffed out anything more active. Which other corp did you say was handling this facility over to Varner Brown? Matsumoto. They are the one of the sponsors for bringing Varner Brown Global into New Boston, so they're selling them a dozen facilities. Huh. Let's focus on the job. Varner Brown Global is already stockpiling some of their fab in this yard. There's money to be made even before we get inside. You only need to enable the back door on 2 terminals. That'll be enough to let us short the main door locks to the facility. Okay, so hijack 2 controllers. So there's North Power Controller, South Power Controller, East Power Controller. This bunch is... They have armor and health. There's lootable stuff there. This was 5 loot boxes it looked like? Lock boxes? Loot boxes, same thing. And also a central host for hackers as well. So the terminals any merc can do, but we need. Okay, we want to get Sultan up there. We're gonna if we're earning money off this. So, you just delay for everything. I'm gonna delay for a while. Let everyone have a turn and see what happens. Braco moving over there. looking back this way. Mook over there, looking that way. Psi over there, looking that way. Beta over there, looking that way. Kato over there. Well, piddly poop. It looks like our first challenge has been dealt to us. Okay. Delay. Sultan? You can fake vitals for 1, so if you move over there. Fake vitals, get down. That's a camera. Breakers move over here. Down. After image. So let's get all these people and look around. Go ahead, sorry. Can I get all these 3? They can get 3 of these, bam. You're coming this way. You're looking that way. You're going over there. You're looking this way. Okay, fine. $14 to $24. Okay. Something isn't right here after image. I've been redoing the homework. I know. Archangel brought us here on a lie, but I'm not sure which parts of her story are true. The late mention of Matsumoto was enough to give it away. Some of it is true. Warner Brown is taking over this facility, but not for a month. Right now, Warner Brown is leasing the yard you are standing in for storage inside the UNA. As our cargo ships reach the docks, they are unloading onto sites like this all over the city. So our raid is outside the building. What's inside for Archangel? We both know it must be about her brother Marcus. Archangel's brother Marcus disappeared into Matsumoto medical trial when they were kids together. And her parents started pretending like he never existed. It's why she gave up her citizenship. It's why she's running with us. It's always been an obsession, but this is a liability. Let it ride for now. It is clear. Let's clear the yard and hit the loot. All right, we waited out. Go get some pricey loot. We need those UDs. Here was Muck. Muck is. Where's Muck? We'll do what we can, I guess. Delay. Muck. Okay. Body bag him. Move up to there. Delay. Beta. Oh, crap sticks. You're heading up there. Okay, you can turn that camera off. To move over there. That's what, 2 turns. Turn that camera off. Braco moves up. Kappa's going over there. Ouch. Right. I can pre-compute advantage on Beggar. I want Beggar to go first, and I can delay here. Good. There, you're moving up that way and looking back this way, so I don't know what Theka's doing. I think Theka might just be... Is Theka moving around? Theka's just spinning. I don't know. See, if I delay you... Nah, you've already used your movement. That was my mistake. I go over there, and you can extend your turn. After image. Wrong person. Complicated here, isn't it? Yes, it is. We're going to go ahead and security scramble that. Right. Get this one done at least. Override access code 00001. Your ghost potato is real creative. Hear that beep? That's override control enabling. That's one. This side about Project Kronos. Archangel. Oh, you can snap onto there. Beta is late in the turn, next turn. Good. Oh, crazy! That is a crazy sweep. Holy crap! That is a crazy sweep. Okay, that camera needs to be turned off as well. You can dash all the way over there. Now. So you're going to yield to you, first of all, because I want to figure out what that guy's doing. Move to here. Move to here. Anticipation, that guy. He's going that way, that's fine. So you're moving that way, you're moving over there. I move to here. I'm doing this because I want to do this first of all. Then get back into cover here. Right, let Theka move. Kind of wondering if you can see from there. Possibly not. What's your range here? I can't tell if you can reach that one from there. That'd be pretty damn cool if you could, not gonna lie. If you can reach that from here, that'd be pretty damn decent. $11 meters. Let's see what we can do. Sadly not. Means you can get over here at least, quietly. You can lightfoot to there. Kappa moves up. After image. You can't quite make it to that loot box, but you can make your way towards it. You are not sure what you're doing. Or at least you're not moving next turn. Or at least your look ahead is expiring, that's possibly why. Omni, Psi, they've all moved. So I'm going to delay for you. Psi's doing stuff over there. Sultan. You get spotted over there, so it's not great. That's going to be, hang on, that's still down for the end of next turn. So move to here. You don't seem to be moving much, so we'll make do with what we actually. It's not true. We need to turn this off, don't we? Actually, if you wait over here, you can't quite get to that, but you can get most of the way to that. Although I think if you get too much closer, he'll spot you. We can move to here. End of next turn. I'm going to re-disable that one this turn, just to keep it down for a couple more turns. Right. End your turn. Muck. Beta. That's fine. After image. Right. Move to here. Move there. Right. You can silence up to this guy, couldn't you? You could literally, like, if you hit silence, you can go around the back end, couldn't you? Omni, then you get Beggar. Beggar takes out Theka, Kappa takes out that. To move to here then. Go there. Go here. Plaza Edge kills you. Probably should have checked if you can. Right. Loot that. 25k, 30k, 35k. Some files and blueprints. Take that. After image. You're down for until the end of next turn, so we move up still. Here, lovely. Beggar. You're gonna get hurt no matter what, right? So we could do this, you're gonna get hurt no matter what, so might as well deal with it. Cool. Delay action. Sultan, get in there. Pop that. Yeah, you haven't got the crazy overclock that fifth has. Scan this one. Connect scan. Connect. This is just a access node, that's a firewall. Connect. Scan. Oh, damn, that's disabled, isn't it? Crap. Okay, fine. It's SPU for contouring file structure stuff. We still got 4, so we're okay this turn. But next turn I have to do... Okay, so it's one turn for you. Muck is doing stuff over there. Sai is doing stuff over there. Beta is doing stuff over there. And do I want to basically pop this now? I can pop it now. Alright, there's the one. Second power control now primed and ready. Just enough to get it done. When the team rises, the door will blow the lock. Okay, extracting the facility. We will do that once we cleared out. I think we'll clear out heading this way, I think. We'll give Sultan another turn. That camera's back online, which is a problem. It spins horribly. We're going to re-disable that. There's 3 lockers we haven't really touched, but you know. Yeah, there's no even need to go over there. Like the other one disappears, so we don't even have to go that way. Move. We'll see, when's your timer gonna go off? Next turn. Beta, that's fine. Sultan, right. Ow. Why is that damage? Oh, because of the escalation, fine. Right, in here. Scan that. If reset, it would really trigger fuse cybernetic probe. This percent wasn't in the node. So let's disarm you. Grab that. Scan again. We have security control unit. Go protect you. We can just immediately null up you. Bam. Which means less this week, guess this we can disable radar array. Keep that turned off. Keep that turned off. Keep that turned off. Right, what's that? That is fine. We don't need that one because these two are fine. So we have a bunch of AP still. Over here. Grab that. Load that in. Move there. Scan that again. Sleaze that. Grab that. Grab that again. The entire point we're trying to find new. I mean, this is a very big field, isn't it? Oof. Look. Beggar. Move up. I could go clear that side, but do we need to? 1, 2. Right. That is going to go up this turn. There's no avoiding that. But I'm going to delay. We're going to delay everything as much as we can. Let Sultan go first. Right, after range, delay again. Mark moves over there. Sultan, right. Reload that. Connect, scan. Grab that, grab those. Load that in. Right, load that in again. It's a bunch more files and stuff. But it's... Go over here. Connect there. Load that, disable that. Scan it. Connect there. Scan that. Disarm that. Sleaze that. Download. Download. We're almost at QSEC level 3 right now. We haven't found the CPU yet, so the CPU's going to be either there or one of these two, possibly even that one. Makes sense for it to be that one, to be honest. Connect here. Connect here. Honestly, I think I'm going to leave. Yep, we're going to disconnect this turn. You're at this turn anyway, but next turn we'll move you back in. Because I think that's about to trigger, so someone's going to get made aware of that. Move over here. There's no point in waiting at this point, just go over there. Turn, beggar. Moves there next turn. Oh well, just didn't even move. Mistakes were made. Arcane, after image, move over there. And wait. Right. Body timer expired. Mook was tasked to go find it. An after image, delay, beggar. You can move over there. Now. Archangel, get it there and wait. I could exfil them, but might as well leave them there. And then no one's gonna look at them in the meantime, so I'll put that there. Muck. You can't quite leave this turn, you leave next turn. Which unfortunately is an escalation, but thank you, car outside. If I pre-computed advantage you, you can leave there. Right. Unfortunately, we're going to get a second escalation. That turned on the cameras again. That's fine. Camera spotted dead bodies, unfortunately, but hey. Archangel, you're cool. Sultan, let's leave. Archangel, team comms right now. Here. You did a good job lying about this while we were planning it all out, Archangel. That you got this far past Archangel's quantum rider, impressive. But it's time to level with us. No more lies. We need to know why you brought us here so we can make the next call. You know we are here because of my brother Marcus. With you and Matsumoto, it's always about Marcus, but never like this. Never the lies. This is the first real lead I've uncovered. Marcus might have been in this building. Mats is hiding something here. They're decommissioning the old facility and scrubbing it down. Potato described their name in the comms. They're closing down this Project Kronos site. I need to get inside before it's completely wiped clean and hand it over to Warner Brown Global. So we're here chasing my tabs for free? Warner Brown won't set up their nanofab for a month, so the cubes and blueprints aren't here. I know. There isn't a stash of NBS cubes or blueprints here, but we can still find plenty of valuable pay data and secrets. And Warner Brown is already using their yard for storage, so there are things we can fence if we lift them. And once we get inside, who knows what we could find. You haven't left me any good options, Archangel. Don't ever lie to me again, Archangel, but we're gonna go in and see if Project Kronos is real. We came to steal NBS cubes and blueprints, but this mythical Matsumoto global project sounds like it might have some expensive secrets. You're making the right call. We can still bank UWs and go digging in Project Kronos. I won't forget you standing by me. Our objectives have become twofold. First, we need to secure as much expensive loot as possible. Second, we will enter the Mats facility to try and uncover secrets about Project Kronos. Enough chatter. Mats won't wait forever. Time to go. We'll be descending into the basement level, where Project Kronos work was located. Get your weapons hot and stay light on your feet. Megacorps are jealous guards of their secrets. Right, that's part 1 done, folks. We'll do the next stage next time. See you then. Bye-bye.